and Inquisitor Lorana to intercept Venric, but at the same time bound Domina to Terracana until he called on her. You are en route to Thule Minor, so that you can head to Thule Major. You get a signal, or the gunslave gets a signal. Picking it up, picking up, Andolian tunes into the signal, and you see Domina's face come up onto the signal screen. And she goes ahead and explains that there's been a change in plans. She's going to need you all to complete a mission before you can finish moving to the new base of operations. It's something that came up all of a sudden.
Yes, ma'am.
And she goes ahead and assures you that this is going to be fairly easy for what you're used to.
Oh, we hope so.
Or you hope so.
He says explain your situation.
I know. Still haven't explained what's going on with me.
Though it's going to be fairly easy, it needs to be completed in 3 hours.
Woot!
There's a train that has been hijacked. Precious package that needs to be taken and retrieved from this train and taken to a drop point. The train, or Arbite reports have told her that the train has been hijacked by some gangers from the city who have pushed it to, as she puts it, excessive speeds. And the Arbite forces, and are currently engaged with Arbite forces on board. It is your mission to board the train, retrieve the package, and take it to a drop point inside Thule Major.
What is this package we are receiving?
Don't ask, just act.
Well, I can't just go grabbing packages.
I can. Domino wants it. I get it.
It will be clearly distinguished from the rest, as it should be inside a safe, and will bear an inquisitorial rosette on its top.
Okay.
You are to recover this package, and you are to do so without killing anyone.
Understood, Mr. Understood,
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Mr. Stone.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
The truck successfully Andolian pilots the truck through the streets of Thule, bringing you guys into business district, and stopping at the coordinates, which brings you guys just outside of a small business with a glass door and simple words just painted on the door saying the Imperial Rose.
Yeah, I'm gonna park and then hop on out.
Mm-hmm.
I go.
Okay, who's the
I
box?
follow everybody else.
Her.
You still have the box?
Still has the box.
My box.
Nobody's gonna give me the box.
I walk beside her.
And then never
Okay,
given
you guys
back.
just nonchalantly head inside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Inside, you see a great many familiar faces, including Magos Rulian, Shenai, Sergeant Rodath, Domina, and many others that you don't know. Many of them being guardsmen, and from what you can tell, there's a few Medicae in there. They're all visiting with each other and celebrating some occasion. Most have drinks in their hands, obtained from the busy bar on the right wall. On the opposite wall from the entrance, lining the dance floor, are tables covered in food, including an intriguing pastry with a rosette on it. On the left wall is a stage where a few new Tanith are treating the assembly to music. Rodath is leading them on with his wood flute. Domina, seeing you, beckons you over to a table on your left, where she is seated next to a very bandaged man in a gleaming yellow hover chair.
Walk over.
Obviously, yes.
I'll go up and ask permission to sit.
Okay, she says.
The lady who can put an eternal scream in my head
She says,
"Come
she
here."
motions to a chair. Like, do you have the box?
I kneel in.
She says, thank you, dearie. I noticed that none of you tried to open it.
Did not.
As
She had a
As
death
per
grip
your
on it.
request.
As ordered.
Good.
I'm glad somebody looked at me
You
about
vote.
that one.
Did you have any trouble?
Wouldn't exactly call it trouble.
None that couldn't be taken care of.
She takes the box and I'm glad to hear it. You've all done very well. She turns and waves to Sergeant Rodath on stage, who finishes up what he's doing, and he steps off stage, letting the rest of the band play. He walks over and takes the box from her, letting it face her. She presses her thumb to the small sensor on the front of it, which it flashes red, and he turns around, opens it up, and he closes it and says, "Thank you, my lady." And he turns towards you all. He smiles and nods and says, "Thank you" to you, and he walks off into the crowd. Domina says, I don't think all of you know our guest of honor tonight, Berulius, Imperius, and Dolian. I would like you to meet the war hero, Udel Yunora. Udel, these are my new acolytes. You're not that bad. You're like bandages around your head and around your...
I'm gonna look. Well, it's a slight improvement.
As you might be able to guess, this is actually a welcome home party for you, Dylan. You all are ordered to enjoy yourselves before you head back to the base.
My throne this time.
Okay, you guys have been ordered to enjoy. Save that for later. You guys have been ordered to enjoy your evening. What are each of you going to do?
There's music playing, right?
Yes.
There's crowd? Or are there people dancing?
Well, there's some people like dancing, and there's some people eating and drinking.
Go down.